Hi guys, TotallyDubbed here, and you might be wondering, why do I have a custom painted Crambit knife and a box in front of me? And that's because you've probably clicked this video and you know what it's all about. So this is going to be an unboxing of the HiFiMan Jade system. As you can see, I've actually opened the initial box to see what on earth did TNT leave outside my door. I know, pretty crazy to leave such expensive equipment. But basically, I'm going to do a little unboxing video here and see what this is all about. So now, I'm going to admit that I haven't got electrostatic headphones or a setup in my household. I've previously listened to them, like mainly the stack systems at audio events, but I haven't had one, I haven't had the pleasure, shall I say, to have one at home. And that's simply because most manufacturers refuse to send them out. For those YouTubers like myself who haven't got the stats or the numbers. But HiFiMan were like, we've got this system, do you want to check it out? I was like, absolutely yes, let's check it out. Now, hopefully I'll be able to listen to this thing, and when I say hopefully it's because I don't really know what inputs, what cables are inside. I've got a Cord Yugo 2 at my desk. And it's got dual RCA outputs. From what I'm aware, I can connect that via RCA. However, I don't have male-to-male RCA cables, which means I might be a bit screwed in terms of first impressions. So if that's the case, unfortunately, I can't do that. However, if it is the case that there is included, then I'll give you first impression. So headphones, first impression, it comes up with some like kind of foamy materials all the way around, and the headphones are inside, which is great to see. Just getting the headphones out, I'm going to give you like a first sort of impression of the build quality and feel, just to make sure there's nothing else inside. Nope, that's it, that's basically it, the headphones on their own. Pretty simple. The headphones themselves, pretty lightweight, I must say, out of the box. Has this weird little clicking, you might not be able to hear it, but not the best sign for £1,300 headphones, but nevertheless it's got suspended design, which seems to be fine. I'm sure I'll give it many hours of usage and see how it is. But the headphones are light on initial impressions. I think, if I'm not mistaken, in terms of specs, it's around 360 grams in terms of weight. So that means that I could probably use these during my long gaming sessions or my long listening sessions with ease. Now the cable itself has a cable tie, which you can see I'm absolutely struggling with, but you can see it's got a 5-pin connector. The cable itself doesn't really feel that premium. I mean, for £1,300, doesn't feel that premium. But, you know, that said, you look at the competitors, and I know they're not electrostatic headphones, but like you look at Sennheiser's HD800s and things, and you know, they haven't got the most premium looking cables, but they do come with a selection of cables, and unfortunately here you've only got one set of cable, and it's a flat line cable. That's quite good, but then again, look, it's already kind of like fraying out the box, so not sure about that, I've got to be honest. But 5-pin connector. The headphones themselves, they do look absolutely fantastic, I must say. They do adjust on the side, but not massive adjustments, so worth bearing in mind. Now let's put them on. Right and left indicator are within the inside of them, and I mean, they're literally floating on my head as far as I'm aware. If you can probably see them, they're literally floating on my head. It's almost like I can't feel them, and so the suspended design works really well at the top. And the pads are so soft and really large. I mean, my ears are big, so the fact that it can fit really comfortably around my ears is great. And that was at the lowest setting, so actually what I just said there about minimal adjustment, you know what, it might fit a lot of head sizes, but I'll be curious to see how it fits on my fiance's head, which she's got a smaller, slightly smaller head than I do. So it'll be interesting to see how it fits, and even on my mum. So it'll be interesting to see. But anyway, first impressions of the headphones in terms of build quality wise, not too a bit concerned about that little clicky kind of sort of sound, but the look of them, they look pretty cool. Cable, not the best, at least in terms of first impressions, but that said, you know, other cables there. It's got non-removable cables, worth bearing in mind. I think it's to be kind of expected, but non-removable cables nevertheless. But the headphones are super lightweight and extremely comfortable. So can't wait to actually use that on like a daily basis and see how it stacks up to other headphones I've tried. Now, to give you an idea, I've tried about 150 of different headphones. I've been reviewing for quite a number of years. YouTube has just been a platform for me to share that. I used to be sharing them on forums. Nevertheless, I've got a lot of experience on headphones, but in terms of electrostatic, as I said before, only on demos and not at home. So do bear that in mind, that I'm just being utterly honest with you, transparent as much as I can be, because I don't want you guys being like, how's this comparing to this electrostatic headphone? And I'm like, I have no idea, mate. So, okay, so the amplifier itself has got these two protective layers, which I'm going to pop off. I've got to say, the unboxing process isn't quite easy, but that said, I am handling about 3,500 pounds of equipment. So you've got a little card over here, it's great. And then this is protected, obviously, which I am unprotecting it now. Let's get the amplifier. Oh, let's get the amplifier, receiver. Oh, that's a hefty unit. Now, if I remember correctly, it's about 6.5 kilograms in terms of weight. It's already got a bit of scratches on. Oh no, it's just little marks. Anyway, volume knob at the front feels clicky, quite nice. It's got balance, which I presume it's balanced, and RCA. But from what I remember, they said that it doesn't have a balanced output. But nevertheless, it says BAL and RCA. You've got that sort of 5-pin connector at the front, while at the back you have got a kettle plug, a voltage selector, 230 and 115. So we are in the Great Britain, so we'll put it to 230. You've got the RCA inputs, and then you've got these little, yeah, so it's balanced input. So you do have balanced inputs via 3-pin XLR. As far as I'm aware, it's 3-pin XLR connectors. Full specs and stuff will be in the description, and the links to HiFiMan's website and buy links and all that crazy cool stuff. Now, power has like a little clicky sort of feature there, which is nice to see because you know when you're switching it on. I know it's pretty obvious. And the actual unit kind of sits up because it's got like a little bit over here which kind of sticks out. It's not really a handle, but you can hold it on the side. Then what you'll notice is that it's got sort of gap. So looks a little bit different. Looks like it's going to take up more space than it really should on a desk. But that said, that's maybe due to do with heat conduction as well, in order to reduce that thermal impact on the internals inside. So I'm just guessing over here. Oh yeah, you got another, you got a J2 system over here, and there you go. You got all the things. So yes, it is balanced input ports. You've got a little description of what the system's about, and you've got it, I think, in Chinese as well, just in case you're bilingual. And here's a power a kettle plug, good to have, and pretty basic, to be honest. Other than that, nothing too special. And that's it. So unfortunately, there's no RCA inputs, so I have got no cables to connect it up, so I'm going to have to buy them via Amazon or something. So great job to me. But anyway, that's it. That's the unboxing. I mean, what else do you want from an unboxing, really? Do you want my opinions? That wouldn't be an unboxing, would it now? So, so this is an unboxing video. All I can say is that it looks pretty nice. Pretty impressed by the headphones in terms of their weight, which is completely contrasting with the main unit over here, because that is a hefty kind of unit over here. So, and it will take a lot of presence on my desk. So stay tuned. I will come up with a full, unbiased, unpaid, unsponsored review, unlike a lot of people out there. So do stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed liking my socks and the boxes and everything, give it a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Alright guys, I've been TotallyDubbed. Take care and bye-bye.